Well, I want to show you how to turn on all the technology up here in 304. This room's a little bigger than the other room, so it has a little more to it. Let me walk you through how to turn it all on. The first thing you want to do is turn on the projector. So if you look above my head in the ceiling, you got this projector up here, and it's got a standby on button, which I'm going to hit that button. It's going to turn to green. You should hear the fan turn on, and that means it's turning on. So then you walk over to the board, and I like to pull this little screen down. So you just gently pull this down. It'll feel it stop, and I'll let it go, and it catches. Gives it a place for the projector to go. If it ever gets dim, let me know, and I'm going to order a replacement bulb for it. I've got one on the way coming soon, so that's something to check on. Also, we have a different light switch for this front area, so if you're going to do a lot of video, you might consider turning off the light switches, and that's on the wall as you come in. So then after the projector's on, you want to come over here to where the technology is to turn all of this on. You want to check a couple things before you start. The first is that the network cable, this black network cable, is still connected to the wall, which it is. And then you want to start turning things on. This is the computer. So if you're going to use the computer, you want to turn that on. There's a little power switch in the top left. You just hit that button and it turns it on. If you're playing a DVD, then you want to slide over here to the DVD player and the audio receiver. The audio receiver is labeled audio receiver. It's on the bottom. You turn that one on first. And you need this on regardless of whether you're doing the computer or the DVD, because this handles all the audio. And then if you're playing the DVD player, you turn on the DVD player right there. So now that everything's turned on, it's time to go back to the projector and make sure you're on the right selected input. So we're going to walk back to the projector, and there's two choices, one for the computer and one for the DVD player. So up at the very top here, you've got an input button, and if you're playing the computer, you want the input to be on computer. So you click that input button, and on the screen, you'll see on the top right, it says computer. If you prefer to use the DVD player, you hit that button again, and you select DVI-D for the DVD player. So I'm going to click that button one more time. There we go, DVI-D, computer, and that is the DVD player. And when you click that button, you'll see the DVD splash screen up on the screen. The last thing you want to do is make sure you have your audio selected correctly. So let's walk over to the audio player here and make sure the audio is selected correctly. So as you go down here to the audio receiver, you're going to have a few inputs on the input selector. You have two options. For the computer, you want to choose VCR. So computer is VCR. For the DVD player, it's DVD/LD. So it just depends. If you're playing things through the computer, you want it on VCR. If you're playing things DVD player, you want it on DVD/LD. And then you've got your master volume right here, and you're ready to start your presentation. When you're done, to turn everything off, you just reverse the process. You just hit the power button on the computer, one tap starts it down. On the receiver, you can just hit the standby on button on the audio receiver, that turns off. You go over to the projector, and it's got a standby on button. You tap that twice, and it starts blinking. You'll still hear the fan go as it does its shutdown process, but the screen will stop displaying. And that's how you turn everything off.